Orange green. Baan. More details. Baan is considered the main lifeblood of our planet. Despite it being beautiful and shiny with many shapes and colors, it is fierce to a degree that you may not have imagined as compared to its beautiful appearance. As I previously told you, Baan is composed of particles that band together and are arranged harmoniously in terms of color and vibration, to the point that they are able to stand close to the shining tower. Strong and beautiful to the point that they attract energy lines to connect with them. These energy lines are the link with the pure energy source of feeding and other things. The Shining Tower. The first thing that came to my mind was, what kind of particles band together to become a bond? Are they particles of energy or time? Is it possible to collect both types with different forms and vibrations in the same place and closely fitting to each other? During my tours of the primary region, I noticed that there are types of Baan that contain particles of energy and time together. But this type of Baan is very large. Even the energy lines emanating from it are very big. These energy and time particles coincide with each other and approach a harmony at the same level of vibration. They cooperate in such a way that the more energy gives the less, and so on, until every particle has the same level of energy and vibrations. Their union gives them combined strength, and this is their goal. Rather than being particles flying around the area without a plan or goal, which makes them easy prey for any creature with higher energy than they have. Baan, which consists of time particles, is characterized by shining color and medium size, while those collected from energy particles are smaller and less bright, and thus we distinguish between them. In terms of energy particles, there are also differences in their levels. The larger the particle size, the greater amount of energy. By the way, there are specific colors in which the energy particles appear. They are concentrated in two colors. The small and medium are yellow, and the larger particles are orange. The time particles are colorless, but they appear plain and shiny at the same time. In this regard, let me tell you about one of our rules. Everything is done by your free choice, so you must assume responsibility for the results and the consequences of your choice. This rule applies to all beings in the primary region, so we must move with great wisdom and a well-thought-out plan, and we must develop an alternative plan in case anything unexpected happens. This rule necessarily applies to the particles individually, then to the particles that get together in one bond, which bear the consequences of their choices, such as giving energy to other less energy particles, in order to keep Baan in one level of energy and vibration, and ensure equality between them. Since this is one of the Baan compilation rules, then the stage of connecting with the energy line to complete the feeding process. Every Baan has a stock of energy that no particle can take from it without every other particle's consent, unless one of them is about to explode. This is the way particles disappear or die. In this case, the energy must be taken from the stock immediately, which is rare, but may happen if any energy line escapes the connection place with the particle, which is called Vi, or becomes invalid and cannot deliver energy. Vi is the connector between the particle and the energy line, and is a highly sensitive part. It has special characteristics that allow it to control the flow of energy and adjust it upon reaching the particle. At the same time, this particle connects to the output line of another type to feed the creatures. For these connectors, Vi, the large size is better because they can adapt to particles of any type, while the small ones do not have enough experience or the appropriate size to act as particle connecting requires. In fact, the particles here play the role that transfers energy and makes it suitable for feeding. The direct feeding from the shining tower is very high on the list of capabilities of creatures, except for some, of course. So the presence of energy particles and energy lines, as well as the Vi, is necessary for the existence on this planet. This is all for the energy particles. The particles of time, wisdom, and puberty have other details that we will talk about later. See you soon.